Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're talking about all of the brand new stuff coming into Fortnite, and that includes the brand new Bugha icon series. So it looks like today it actually got announced on Fortnite's side that Bugha will be getting his own icon series. I'll play a little bit of footage in the background from the little trailer you can see here. It's really cool to see that he's actually got his own icon series in the game, with a huge showcase coming in with this right here. The skin itself will contain a bunch of different stuff relating to the World Cup, with 3 different outfits in total, as well as a pickaxe and a back bling with his dog inside of it, which I thought was a really unique touch, as well as the celebration dance emote, which looks pretty cool overall. It's going to come with a tournament as well, and we'll talk about that in a second, but let me just showcase what the skin actually is overall. It's kind of cool, and I'm guessing it'll be around 2,000 V-Bucks for the whole set, maybe a little bit more. Not 100% sure on the price just yet, but it looks like there isn't going to be a way of winning the skin for free this time. So rather than winning the skin for free, it looks like Bugha has actually introduced his own tournament to win a total of $100,000, which could be shared a bunch to each different region. So there is no going to be kind of skin winning from what I know. Usually in the past, a lot of these icon series cups and stuff, they have their own kind of like skin tournament where you can kind of win the skin if you do really well. But this time it looks like they've mixed it up and just really gone mainly focusing on prize money and not actually going for different skins. Now, the reason for this is obviously because Bugha is a competitive player. It's his decision on what he wants to do with his skin. He's chose to do a competitive tournament over a fun one, which to be honest, you can't really say much about it. And it's really a cool LTM as well. It's not really for me, and I don't know if it'll be for many of you. It's definitely worth playing once or twice, but what it is, it's Bugha's late game LTM. So if you're a competitive player or you just generally want to try this out for a little bit of fun, you can have a little go on it. And the way this is going to work is the tournament itself is going to run from the 20th of July to the 28th, and it's actually going to be an arena style game mode where the more points you get, the more chance you've got of being qualified. And if you earn at least 1,500 hype before Bugha's late game tournament on the July 28th, you'll be eligible to participate in the actual tournament, which will be kind of like a qualifier for obviously the next round, where you would enter in the final stage to win the $100,000. So kind of just basically a tournament with endgame stuff. And the LTM does sound pretty fun. It's more of like a Zone Wars in game. I think that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it. So basically a better version of Creative Zone Wars, which is always good because Creative Zone Wars is always a little bit dull in my opinion. So nice to see that they've actually added this in, and this actually comes with 3 different team loadouts. So the way it works is you spawn at a different location on the map every time, usually. Hopefully if you don't get a different location, obviously you've been put at the same one, and you'll drop into the island. The storm will already be closing, and obviously you'll have 9 different starting inventories grouped into 3 team loadouts. So I'm guessing the way that'll work is there'll just be different loadouts depending on each different team and stuff. Not too sure exactly how it's all going to work 100%, but it's just going to give you different loadouts in your team, and you've really just got to kind of adapt to the situation that you've been put in on the map. Hopefully it's not in creative, hopefully not. It hasn't really been confirmed that it's on the Battle Royale Island, so fingers crossed that it is on the Battle Royale Island, because otherwise it'll just be Zone Wars. But, you know, it'd be nice to actually have this, and I like the way it's called Bugha's late game. This won't be a permanent LTM probably. I'm guessing this LTM will eventually be taken off the main rotation, but could potentially see a return in the future. We've seen the return of the Graph G and the Lackey LTM. We've never seen the Laser Beam one come back, and we've never seen any of the other really kind of unique ones come back. But maybe this Bugha one could become quite popular in the competitive scene and be quite a popular thing going on. You know, you don't really expect this sort of stuff. Sometimes you think, you know, these LTMs, they might have a chance. I would love Epic to really start bringing back these LTMs and start putting them up like up front and stuff, but we only have time, and you know, there's a limited amount of time that they select these LTMs for, and I think that's the really crucial point to look at sometimes when these LTMs do come. Usually I complain about these tournaments, but to be honest, because it is Bugha's icon series, it's his decision on this one, and it is quite a unique LTM. It's more catered towards competitive players, but he is a competitive player. He's not like a meme creator similar to, I guess, Laser Beam and Lachlan, and obviously Graph G is not 100% memey compared to them two, but you know, he's a little bit more relaxed content rather the competitive side where Bugha's on. So nice to see that they've kind of catered towards that. I'm not too sure how many people there are playing Fortnite competitive at the minute. I'd love to see the numbers between competitive and just casuals. I think that would be really nice to see, because I've seen like a few leakers like Hypex and that tweeting about it, seeing competitives basically dying off. There isn't as many people there anymore. It's not what it used to be, which I kind of agree with. I definitely think it is on the downfall, and the casual side is still kind of stayed the same. So interesting to see where we would be at with that. I don't know 100%. I do remember it was something that I brought up at E3 with Donald Musser when I actually met him. I said finding the balance between competitive and casual is something that was quite difficult. I can't remember the exact numbers he said, but he said there's like between 1 and 10% players that are competitive and the rest are all casual. At that time we were speaking around Monster v Robot events, so that was a while ago, but that was almost E3 2019, so the game's changed since then. But who knows how many competitive to casuals the ratio is between that. I don't know 100%, but it'd be interesting to see exactly what their numbers are. Now, moving on from that, because there has actually been a up and coming map change leaked in this trailer. Here you can see from Fortnite News, we got this one here with a little kind of really cool one with the rainbow in the background, which looks like it's, I don't know where this is on the map, but it definitely looks like a brand new map change area. So I suppose that maybe this could be something connecting with the mothership. It reminds me of the St. Patrick's event we had in Fortnite. If you guys remember that, we had like a rainbow over the entire map, which again was pretty cool. But I don't know 100% what's going on with this, but I think it's really cool to see that we've got a little rainbow maybe, which could be making an appearance in the next update. Who knows exactly if this will or not, but only time will tell, I guess, when these things do get added in, ready for this update tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff lined up for it. Not only do we have all this, but we do also have a few other things as well. The rainbow itself could possibly be the St. Patrick's stuff though. Not 100% sure though. We saw it in Season 6 over Leaky Lake, but it's not really been shown ever since. So I'm guessing hopefully we do see it in the future. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe something to do with the cube again. I don't know. The cube would be great to return. Personally, I would love it, but it's never returned, or hasn't returned really properly in a long time, that sort of permanent dark matter on the island. So only time will tell, I guess, if we will expect these to get added in, but we will find out as always, guys. We've got to keep our eyes peeled for it. I have been working very hard on the fashion show map. We are almost done, about 96% now, 97% almost on the final little testing bits. And we just got to kind of grind it right to the very end and just complete this to our best of abilities. Regarding what's actually coming in this update tomorrow, we know that it's going to be the brand new loading stuff. So that's going to be obviously your loadouts being automatically loaded into different slots. So that's going to be really cool. That's getting added in tomorrow's update. Fortnite haven't officially posted a post just yet on this, but I suspect that we're probably going to see a post in the next 5 to 10 hours, maybe with Fortnite announcing something with the update either coming tomorrow or Wednesday. I hope it is tomorrow though. It's about time that we get a content update. We can suspect a variety of different map changes all over the map, and possibly even the stuff with obviously that new rainbow thing, which we don't 100% know what this is going to be, but it's going to be pretty cool. They have also fixed a bunch of bugs. Unable to perform Last Forever remote will be fixed in the next update. New items automatically being equipped after picked up will also be fixed in the next update. Grimy outfit reactivity not working will also be fixed, and difficulty scrolling through playlist in the voice chat will also be fixed in the next update. Other than that, there isn't really too much getting fixed in the update. There's kind of a few different arena changes and just vehicle changes across the board, but nothing really too major. A few rifts, obviously having a few glitches as well. Vendor rifts temporarily disabled, that will also be fixed. Zip lines have also been disabled. Props driving cars was also disabled. So there's a lot of different stuff that did get disabled. This is all being fixed and hopefully all ready to go for the next update. There's a few little minor changes as well regarding battle labs. For those who know that I love battle labs for a lot of content over on the second channel, so it'd be nice to see some fixes there. Fire temporary disabled in battle labs should also be fixed. There's also a few creative bugs as well. Nothing really too major on the fixes though. A lot of bugs listed on here, but again, nothing too major really. I'm just going over at the top of my head from what I can remember looking at this the other day. Vehicle explosion not properly triggered when destroyed. That's not really too much. That's fixed. Lighting issues also going to be fixed in the replay mode, which would be really nice because I've been having some difficulty capturing some replay from my up and coming map. Incorrect crosshair appears with the railgun. That will also be fixed, and player can encounter infinite loading screen when flying out of the map. So they've still got a lot of bugs to fix, but they are aware of them. They just take a long time to fix and creative. Other than that, that's everything for today's video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hope to see you guys in future content. And once again, this is Postbox Pat signing out.